Baroda BNP Paribas Flexi Fund. In your wealth creation process, will this fund help you or going to hurt you? Let us analyze and evaluate. Hi, this is Ramalingam, Certified Financial Planner from holisticinvestment.in. We help individual investors like you to take right financial decision so that you can reach your financial goals faster and smarter. First, let us understand some key features about this fund. Then let us move on to few other options and analyze the pros and cons of this particular fund. The NFO of this fund is open till August 5th, 2022. And the investment objective of this fund is by investing in equities across capitalization, large, mid, and small, generating long-term capital appreciation. This is going to be the investment objective. And the minimum investment is just 5,000 rupees, and the exit load is there only if you withdraw before 1 year. After 1 year, there is no exit load. Nifty 500 TRI is going to be the benchmark. What is a flexi cap fund? Normally, in large cap fund, there is a restriction. They have to predominantly invest in top 100 companies as per capitalization. In mid cap companies, in mid cap fund, there is again a restriction. They have to predominantly invest only in 101 to 250th company by capitalization. They have to restrict only to this 150 stock basket. Small cap companies, they have to predominantly invest in 251st to 500th stock, right, as per the capitalization. But whereas in a flexi cap fund, there is no such restriction. Fund manager can invest across any capitalization. He can invest only in large cap, he can invest only in mid cap, he can invest only in small cap, he can invest in a combination also. Also, he can dynamically change between one capitalization allocation to the other capitalization allocation. Based on the outlook, if he is investing, say, let us say 70% in large cap, later on, if the outlook changes, he can move out of large cap and he can give the same 70% allocation to small cap. So this dynamic, flexible fund management is what makes a flexi cap fund more unique. The fund manager of this fund is Sanjay Chawla, and there is no entry load for this particular fund. As we have understood all the details about this particular fund, the key features of this fund, now you are better equipped to evaluate and analyze this fund. When we did our analysis on this Baroda BNP Paribas Flexi Cap Fund, we found a few positive observations and also we found a few negative observations. I'm going to give you both. Before we list down the pros and cons, we have to understand the unique investment strategy Flexi Cap Fund. So this fund will invest in small, mid, and large cap without any restriction, without any compulsion to invest. And the fund manager will try to generate alpha. That means he will try to generate additional return compared to the respective benchmark index. He will try to beat the index by doing the right allocation in different sectors and also in different capitalization, large, mid, and small cap capitalization. Also, he will generate alpha by way of selecting the right stocks. He will not simply mimic and replicate the index. He will do his own analysis and choose the best stocks based on his research. That way, as a fund manager, he will try to generate alpha through right allocation and right selection. The fund manager can flexibly move the assets under his management from large cap to mid cap to small cap to large cap. In any combination he can change, right? So this gives him better flexibility across market capitalization. Now is the time to look at the positive observation. Being an equity fund, this fund has got the potential to give you long-term capital appreciation. But a diversification is possible in this fund because there is no restriction. The fund manager can diversify across all the sectors. Also, the fund manager can diversify across multiple capitalizations. So that way, better diversification is possible in Baroda BNP Paribas Flexi Cap Fund. Baroda BNP Paribas Flexi Cap Fund can take advantage of the changing market cycles, right? If the market cycle, changes the gear from a bearish mode to a bullish mode, the fund manager can change the allocation and give more allocation to small cap and mid cap. If the market cycle changes and is expected to move towards a bearish mode, then he can change the allocation, give higher allocation to large caps. He can make his portfolio more defensive. These kind of dynamic changes are possible in Flexi Cap Fund. Being an equity fund, it has got the potential to deliver inflation beating return. We have looked at what are all the positive observations when we did the analysis. Also, we are going to list down what are all the negative observations on this fund. Many times as an investor, we tend to over focus on return and we go out of focus in the area of risk. But it is equally important for an investor to give enough attention to risk parameters also. That is why I'm going to list down here what are the negative aspects of this fund. If you have got short-term money or if you are planning to invest only for your short-term goals, then this fund is riskier because this fund is an equity fund. Equity funds go through a cycle. Like if you have got 7 year plus time frame, then please invest. If you have got less than 7 years time frame, please avoid this fund. This fund is obviously not suitable for conservative investors. For conservative investors, large cap funds are better. All right, someone who is investing for the very first time and they want to be very conservative and they want to have a very smooth takeoff, they are looking for more stability. For them, large cap funds are better. Flexi cap funds can have exposure to mid cap and small cap also, so that way not suitable for conservative investors. Being an NFO, this fund is not having a portfolio. When there is no portfolio, we don't know where this fund is going to invest. And being a flexi cap fund, the basket is also wide, broad, depth. So we are not sure what kind of portfolio they are going to have. Are they going to have a higher exposure towards large cap, or are they going to have higher exposure towards mid cap? We are not sure. What kind of sectoral allocation they are going to do? We don't know. As we don't have any portfolio, it is difficult for us to do any analysis and come to a conclusion about their portfolio selection and portfolio construction strategy at this point in time. Being an NFO, another drawback is this fund is not having any track record. An existing flexi cap fund will have a track record. We know when the fund manager has managed this particular fund, when there was a fall, there was like a pandemic, there was a market crash, there was a political uncertainty, Russia-Ukraine war-like situation. During these kind of uncertain times, how a fund manager has managed, what kind of return he was able to deliver before and post that particular crisis event. All this analysis we will be able to do only if we have a track record. As there is no track record and also not a portfolio, as an investor, we are not able to take a calculated risk. We are forced to take blind risk when we are asked to invest in this fund. So as an investor, you should not take blind risk. I would always suggest my investors to take only well calculated risk, because managing the risk is under your control. Only by managing risk, you will be able to manage return. Directly managing return is not possible. So that way, if you want to prudently manage the return, pay enough attention to risk and take only calculated risk, avoid taking blind risk. So we have given you positive observations and negative observations. What should, as an investor, you do? Do you have to invest in this fund or do you have to avoid this fund? It depends upon what kind of investor are you. If you are really a very conservative investor, then in that case, I would strongly suggest you to wait for some more time and let Baroda BNP Paribas Flexi Cap Fund create a portfolio and have a minimum track record. And then you can go ahead and invest in this fund. For a beginner investor or a conservative investor, please avoid this fund at this point in time at the end of. If you are an investor who's looking for exposure to flexi cap category, then there are other existing funds with good track record, have got like a strong portfolio. You can sit with your financial planner, analyze all the flexi cap funds and choose a best flexi cap fund for you to invest. Right? Instead of choosing this NFO, you can choose existing flexi cap funds with a strong portfolio and a good track record. If you are an aggressive investor and you've got spare money to invest, also you want to invest on an experimental basis in this Baroda BNP Paribas Flexi Cap Fund, then please make sure whatever the money you are going to invest is not for any of your financial goals. You got enough money to meet your financial goals. Over and above that, you got surplus money. Over and above that, you got spare money. That spare money you want to invest on experimental basis. In the financial world, we call this as a fund money. Maybe from there you can give minimum investment to this particular fund, and on an experimental basis you can wait and see how this fund is performing. If you are investing for your financial goals, then strictly avoid this fund during NFO time. If you decide to invest in this fund or other flexi cap funds, I would strongly suggest you to have a sitting with your financial planner, because your financial planner will be able to educate you on for your financial goals, for your investment objective, whether this particular fund is suitable to you or not. For your risk tolerance, for your risk appetite, whether this fund is suitable to you or not. You may already have an existing portfolio of equity mutual funds and direct equities. By adding this new fund, are you going to bring an overlap or are you going to bring a real diversification? A financial planner will be able to do the analysis and update you. Right? So that way, please consult your financial planner before taking a decision. Hope this 360-degree analysis on Baroda BNP Paribas Flexi Cap Fund NFO could have helped you. If you have any further questions on this particular fund or any other investment options, feel free to book a free appointment with our certified financial planner. I have given a link in the description of this video to register a free appointment with our certified financial planner. Also, we regularly organize insightful investment webinars with eminent investment experts. They talk on long-term wealth creation. They talk on investment strategies and techniques. That way, people who attended these webinars found these webinars very useful and extremely insightful and enlightening. You may stand to benefit by attending this particular webinar. So if you want to attend these webinars for completely free, I have given another link below this video in the description box. You can just give your name and email ID. We will book your seat for the next upcoming webinar and share you the invite so that you can participate in the webinar, ask your queries to the investment experts directly. Hope you like this video. If you found this video useful, please share it with someone in your social circle. I'll again meet you in yet another useful video. Thank you. Bye-bye.